What's going on, everybody? Austin Got Figs here, and welcome back to another action figure review. And in today's review, we will be reviewing the From the Vault Elite Collection ringside exclusive Bray Wyatt. This is a Series 4 From the Vault figure. Again, it is a ringside exclusive, but before we get into this review, be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and my socials will be in the description of this video below, so you can go follow those, and all that is completely free for you, but it helps me out a ton. But without further ado, let's get right on into this review. Okay, so I've actually already taken the figure out, but I actually forgot to show off the packaging. So here's the front of the packaging. Bray Wyatt, you got him, Series 4, WWE logo, True Effects-like details, ringside exclusive, Elite Collection. That's all there is for the front. Turn it to the side, you got another shot of Bray. You got his name, WWE logo. Turn it to the back, you got a description. You got another shot of Bray, you got his name, Series 4, all the other stars that you can collect in this set. And then we'll turn to the other side. Same thing as the others, just a shot of Bray Wyatt, Bray Wyatt's name. You got the WWE logo. That takes us back to the front. Now, let's review the figure. Alright, here are all the accessories that do come with the Bray Wyatt From the Vault figure. So you do get this pair of interchangeable hands right here. This is just the open hand right here. You do get other interchangeable hands as well, but they are on the figure. And those are mic holding hands, but I'm just going to show off these for the review. So there's those ones. Here's the shot of the other one. There's not much vein detail. In fact, the skin tone looks extra white. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, it definitely looks extra white from my point of view. But then we move on to his hat. So here's Bray Wyatt's hat. Very cool. You do get a little bit of a black, just like kind of strap around it, all the way around, which is pretty cool. The base color of the hat is like kind of like a dark blue, almost looking grayish though, but pretty cool there. And then you do get his signature rocking chair, and it does actually rock as well. I don't know if you guys can see that there, but it does rock. I'm not even touching it; it's still going, so it's very cool. I will say, I actually contacted Ringside Collectibles. I was like, "Hey, I think something's wrong with my chair." I was genuinely like pissed off. It took me at least 30 minutes to build this thing. I genuinely am just stupid, and I did not know how to do it. So, finally got it though, and now we're good to go. But I was kind of crashing out for a little bit there. But yeah, so that is all of Bray Wyatt's accessories, but now let's get into the actual figure. Alright, here is the Bray Wyatt figure, man. Freaking awesome this figure is. But let's start off with our head scan. So here's the Bray Wyatt head scan. Definitely looks like Bray Wyatt for sure. So very cool. You do get the blue eyes, you got the beard, you got the hair. Here's the back of the head. Let's see the head movement. So it does go all the way around. Let's see if we can pop it off. I'm not sure. I think you can. Yeah, you can. Okay, yeah. You can pop off the head. Pretty cool. Put it back on here. Alright, there we go. Now we'll go down to our arms. So here's the nice tattoo detail here. I think Bray's tattoos are low-key pretty cool, I'm not going to lie. Especially on this side, because this is where the most of them are. So very cool. Here's the back of them. Very awesome, though. Nice little detail for the tattoos. Oh, very cool. But now we'll go on to, you actually do get the forearm tape here, but not on the other arm. But now we'll check the movement. So we'll check this arm first. So it is double jointed on the elbow, so very smooth. Moves smoothly, not stiff at all. Double jointed, very cool. Check the bicep all the way around. Very cool. Put that one back down. Check the other one. Again, double jointed, very cool, very smooth. Check the bicep all the way around. Very nice. Not stiff again, very not stiff. It's very movable. Then we'll go down to our ab crunch. So here's the front. As you can see, you do have writing here. I honestly have not figured out what it says yet. It says all hope is lost. It took me a second to realize what that said. You do have it says forgive me with a kind of like a falcon logo. So that's pretty cool there. Here's the back, just a black shirt. There's the back of the ab crunch. Now we'll see how the ab crunch moves. So that's as far back as you're gonna get with the Bray Wyatt. It's not bad actually for the back. As far as moving back, it's not bad at all. It could be worse. Now we'll check the forward. Oh, that's how far forward you're really getting. I think it definitely moves. It looks more, whenever you lean it back, it looks like it's actually leaning back. But I feel like if you lean it forward, it doesn't really look like it's leaning forward. At least from the side. If you look at it from the front, you can definitely tell. But that's really it for the ab crunch. Now we'll check the entire upper body. So you can go all the way around if you needed to. So very cool. Put the arms back down here. Then we'll actually check the pants and the lower half of the body. So here he does come with the purple, kind of maroonish pants. You do have the pinstripes here. Move the arm out of the way. You have the pinstripes, which are kind of like an orange, peaches looking color. So that's pretty cool. There's the back of them. Very cool. And then here is the shoes. You do have snake skin for these. Obviously it doesn't feel like snake skin, but that's what the design is supposed to be snake skin. So that is very cool as well. It is on both sides of both shoes. So very cool. That is awesome. Now we'll check the bending of the knees. So check this one. Very smooth actually for this figure. Holy, that is very smooth. Hell yeah. That is some very smooth bend as far as the knees go that way. So very smooth there, not stiff at all. It is very easy to move. We'll check the other way. There you go. Not stiff, very smooth. You can easily bend them back and forth. Very freaking nice there. We'll check the splits. You could go all the way out if you wanted to. If you want to do that. So very cool. Now we'll do the shoe articulation. So since it is the pants, we've seen this before in lots of figures that have just pants like this and that overlap like this. The shoes don't really move well and they kind of just stay in the normal position of standing. So pretty much, you can't really move the shoes much, but I mean, you can if you really put some force into it, but you got to have some sort of force if you want to move them. But as far as ankle rocker, I guess they do have it a little bit. I didn't even realize. If you can see that, a little bit of ankle rocker. So that's pretty cool too. But that's really it for all the articulation and look of the figure. But now let's put all the accessories on the figure and get a final good look and rating at it. Alright, here is the final look of the From the Vault ringside exclusive Elite Collection Bray Wyatt figure, man. This thing is definitely awesome and it is definitely worth the purchase. I would say the chair alone is very cool, man. It's very awesome. Like I said, though, it did take me a second to put it together, but if you're smarter than me, you can figure it out in probably 2 minutes. I'm not even gonna lie. But as far as if this thing is worth the purchase, absolutely. Very nice figure as far as articulation and overall look. Very freaking cool, man. So definitely worth the purchase. If you did enjoy this review, be sure to leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, and even go follow my socials, and the links to those will be in the description below. I have an Instagram account, I have an X account, and my Twitch account is even in my bio of my YouTube, so you can go follow that as well. All that is completely free, but it helps me out a ton. Hope you guys did enjoy this one. If you did, do all that, and then I am out of here. Peace.